Hi guys, in this video we're going to discuss about the recent developments that are taking place in US. Especially we're going to discuss about who will be going to the good contender against Trump and whether this decision of Joe Biden stepping aside and paving a way for this Kamala Harris, whether it's going to bear any fruit or not. We're going to discuss that topic also. So as we all know, that couple of hours back that there is an announcement from the White House that stating that Joe Biden is not going to contest for another term. Joe Biden unequivocally endorsed Kamala Harris as the next nominee for the president from the Democratic Party. When we pay attention to the media and the critics, that they are categorically saying is that it's too late. Democratic Party and exclusively Joe Biden should have stated this long back, at least 6 months back, so that whoever might be their presidential nominee could have a great chance to fight in a proper and fair manner. Although the Democratic Party has a great supporting from these Hollywood celebrities, people who are so-called liberals, woke agenda guys, and big tech companies and Silicon Valley guys, and they have a clout is there that they are supporting fully and endorsing this Democratic Party. But it all said and done, if the Democratic Party could have announced her name like 6 months or 1 year back, it could have been a great chance of her winning this time or put forward a proper fight. So after this failed assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump, his image and brand value and acceptance in public is going to skyrocket, and it is showing some results also. The media has started to see him in a positive way, and the critics, the ones they used to criticize for no reason, they are like more toned down their opinion on him. And they're also expecting and anticipating what's going to come. So in a way, we could say that pitting Kamala Harris against Donald Trump in this scenario is unfair, and she lacks a great amount of chances to win. Let's see some pros and cons of Kamala Harris being the presidential nominee. First thing that tops the chart is that she's a woman of a color, and she is also identifying herself as a black woman. So people got conned in previous elections that initially she stated she is an Indian origin woman and all that stuff. Then after that she flip-flopped and changed that narrative into she's a black woman. So we all know that why she did that. She just wanted to get the best from this Indian side and the black people side also. When Joe Biden chose Kamala Harris as VP candidate, and they both were able to raise huge amounts of funds, and the Democratic Party currently, because of the goodwill of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they have stashed so much of amount of money prior to these elections they have in their hands. If the party decides and solidifies Kamala Harris as their candidate, she could use that money. Let's see some cons. If you are considering Kamala Harris as the next nominee for the presidential candidature, there is a portrayal in the media that she lacks the empathy. She doesn't sound honest. Generally, we associate empathy with the woman leadership. Like when we see that whenever a woman is in power, and she generally exhibits that empathy, sympathy, love, warmth, passion for the people and the human touch. But she lacks in that. Technically, most of the media who are against Democrats, they are climbing on that topic. 7 years back, when she was pitted against Tulsi Gabbard in a debate, she was failed like anything. And certain section of media also doing a propaganda that she lacks the proper communication skills. She repeats her statements and she doesn't have the flow. She doesn't have the charisma to become a presidential candidate. When it comes to American politics, it's all about perception management. If you really want to excel and win the American elections, you need to control the perception and narrative that you are trying to build. If seriously Kamala Harris wants to give it a go to the presidential election, she needs to change the narrative. She needs to build her reputation. And she needs to address the concerns of the Democratic Party supporters in a fair and honest manner, without hiding or without covering her past. Somehow, if the Republican Party wants to up the ante and bring a narrative towards defeating Kamala Harris, they could bring the Tulsi Gabbard into their fold as an independent candidate, or she could change her side, they could convince her to change her side. But all said and done, I think that Trump has a great chance to come back to the power. This is Psychologist Gautam signing off. Have a nice day.